As everyone knows, we face some immediate financial challenges as a city. We need to pass a budget in the next few months, and we have longer term issues that I intend to start working on hard from day one as well. We have hard work to do to repair our relationships with our financial partners, to restore trust in the city, to rebuild our credit ratings. To do that work, I want someone with me from day one who has excellent credentials, who I have a working relationship with, who I trust, and I'm very happy to say, given all of those needs, that Paul Sisson has agreed to join me today and serve as an interim CAO starting as soon as the City Council will approve him. We are going to the City Council tomorrow night and asking them to take the step of approving this interim appointment on a night that is normally a ceremonial night, because we think it is important not to lose any time, and for this administration to hit the ground running and have a financial expert who I've, again, worked with in the past and trust with me from day one. With that, I think I will turn the microphone over to Paul for a moment. We'll talk about his goals and priorities during this 3-month interim appointment, and then I'll come back and be happy to answer further questions about it.
First and foremost, I want to express my gratitude to Miro for his confidence in me in making this appointment. I have been in this city for many times, most recently the last 10 years, and really love Burlington, Vermont. And I've been troubled lately by what I'm seeing going on in the city, particularly concerned with what's happened with Burlington Telecom and things like that. And I got involved originally believing that Miro was a guy with the right timing, right aptitudes and skills to do a great job as mayor. And so I am thrilled to be a part of this team and look forward to the challenges ahead. Speaking of which, we do have probably 3 priorities in the first month or 60 days of Miro's administration. First and foremost, we need to pass a balanced budget. And we've got a lot of activities planned in the next couple of weeks, including major meetings with each of the department heads of Parks and Rec, DPW, Police and Fire, to talk, real much top to bottom review of how we can contain costs and increase revenues in each of those 4 major departments. We're also going to be spending time reviewing the city's accounting systems and internal controls, and in particular looking at the clerk treasurer's office, the accounting systems there that form the basis for the financial statements of the city. And we'll also be reviewing the clerk treasurer's office's structure and staffing levels. And beginning immediately, the important work with repairing our credit rating, although a longer-term objective, is not something we want to delay on. So those are the first 3 priorities of the new administration on the financial front. And again, I'm extremely pleased to be able to help out and serve this fine city that we live in, and look forward to many years of continued good life here. Thank you.
Mr. Sisson, have you had time to thoroughly look over the books? What are you still looking over? What are some of your initial takes? I know there's been a lot of talk about distrust of some of the figures Mayor Kiss has been mentioning. Do you think that the information that has come out is accurate? What do you see differently?
I think the information is accurate, but one problem is it hasn't been timely. I've been waiting for several days for the end of February financial statement, see where we were on some of the major expenditure areas. I could have that Tuesday, so we have it Friday. But the people in the clerk treasurer's office have been very cooperative and helpful. They have a lot going on, so just one of many people looking for information. But we provided it reasonably timely every time that I've asked.
So obviously, the hope is we don't have to go back to the voters and ask them for an increase in the tax rate in order to fund the $750,000 shortfall.
Right.
You finding anything under those rocks that we've been looking under?
Well, actually, since you brought up the $700,000 shortfall, I want to remind you that we have an additional challenge from the Interim BT agreement, because $400,000 of interest income that the general fund was slated to receive from BT is no longer going to be received, but instead put in escrow for city capital spending. As a result, we're really looking at 1.1 million. As to whether we think we can accomplish everything that Monroe stated without a general tax rate increase, we remain cautiously optimistic.
Have there been any funding sources that we missed in the past and have been uncovered at this point?
Funding sources that have been missed altogether, it's a timing issue in a lot of cases.
And you're all welcome to join us next door for the celebration of the city.